Round one, I believe we're on the draw. We are definitely keeping this hand. Alright. Nice turn progression going here. I think we actually start with the old Skirmisher, since it can buff our Selfless Cathar, but you never know. I guess it depends on what our opponent plays turn two. Alright. Well, we're going to go Skirmisher and swing for two. Could also hope to eat the Selfless Cathar, but I'm not entirely convinced he would not block ours. So let's just get the Skirmisher out there and pump our dude. Get that Skirmisher value. I mean, presumably Raise the Alarm works better for Living Totem value, but next turn we're going to be able to play... If we get a land, I guess we can play Raise the Alarm and still do Living Totem, but we'll see if we get that luxury. Alright, Wayfinder. Not really that big of a deal. What do you got? What are you revealing to me? Reclamation Sage? It's not all that good against us. Skirmisher's fine. Ranger's Guile. Guess he's got some protection in there. Let's just... I could get Living Totem down now to buff the Skirmisher. I can play Cathar and then play Living Totem. It's not bad. It gives us a 3-3 and a 2-3. Otherwise I can do Swiftclaw or Raise the Alarm, but I don't know. I can do Swiftclaw or Raise the Alarm and still attack with Skirmisher, I guess is kind of the difference, but I think this is a good turn to sort of progress our board. So let's do Cathar plus Living Totem. And let's buff our Skirmisher, since Cathars are made for exploding. Now we get a pretty nice progressive assault with Swiftclaw and Living Totem, since we've got the Selfless Cathars. Let's see what our forward... Hunt the Weak. Yeah, I guess that works. I feel like it's not that good against us, though. You know, like, he basically traded a 4-drop removal spell for our 1-drop. I don't really feel like I lost that. He did make his guy a little bit bigger, but he's still not really in any position to do nasty things against us, from what I see. We will be needing some lands, however. Just going to take 5. So I can leave up the Raise the Alarm in case he cracks in with his Selfless Cathar, but I kind of want to get the Swiftclaw down. It's got more power. Yep, and we've got the out for that, so that's kind of the good news. So I think that we just pillar and then swing with... So I can swing Skirmisher, Living Totem, Swiftclaw, but if I swing Swiftclaw, he probably trades for Cathar, maybe? He can also double block the totem. So let's get into Swiftclaw too. Let's be a little preventative on his double blocks. I'm cool with that trade. If that's the only trade he's doing, I'm okay with that. So basically, we traded a Swiftclaw and a Selfless Cathar for a Hunt the Weak and Wayfinder. That trade's alright. It's not that bad. Alright, Spectre Ward's pretty good. It's going to be a little more challenging, but we just got to build our board up to a nice spot. I actually can just get a Sentinel out here and then be on the Sentinel plan, which I'm pretty comfortable with. Yissan can dig up our second Selfless... Oh, no, I guess he can't. So, I don't even know if we have 1-drops. I think I just want to be on the... I could also just raise the alarm. And then next turn, swing with team. He's got to have a pretty solid... Because this will represent 4 damage. Then I guess he could have a blocker for each of those. Let's go Sentinel. Make him answer the Sentinel. Because I can swing in the air for that and beat him relatively quickly. I want to get on a Skies plan here. Alright, can handle that. This guy knows what's up with Selfless Cathars. Guess he could plummet, but whatever. Alright, well, Mass Calcify seems a little bit less useful in this match. Does eat up all of our mana to do Gargoyle Sentinel, which is truly the shortcoming of it, but it is helping us finish him off. He can't really comfortably attack with his Cathar. Still think we're going this plan. He's got to answer it. Hoping not Hornet Queen. Alright, no Hornet Queen, that's good. Sentinel for the win. Interesting. That was... How many mana did I invest total? 12 mana over 4 turns to make that guy kill him. But it worked, so let's get rid of the Calcify. I'm already less interested in it since it only kills presumably half of his deck. What do I like against this guy? Plummet? You didn't see any flyers, but he's in white, so I'm assuming he's got some. Let's see. Brawler's Plate. I can do that. Ranger's Guile for protection, but Did I not get any naturalizes? Ugh, that sucks. I didn't get any naturalizes, so I don't have any outs to that Spectre Ward. That's a problem. Card is really good. It's going to be tough to beat if he's got a good board position on me. It's going to be real difficult. Let's do the Brawler's Plate. Because, I don't know why, but I don't know. Something to do with our little dudes. Yeah, Spectre Ward's going to be tough. He's in white, so he's got, Heliod's Pilgrims to search up his Spectre Ward with, presumably. That's going to be tough. I don't know what to say. Spectre Ward's a great spell. This is a good hand. I think I'm finally actually going to be utilizing Yissan, so people should be happy with that. Alright, Soul Mender, no big deal. I guess if he has Pride Mate, it's kind of a big deal, but let's make him do the Pride Mate. Ah, Pillar. Pillar seems pretty good after we kill a charging Rhino with it. So, Yissan can find me a Selfless Cathar and then maybe a Kinsbale Skirmisher, a Venom Sliver or something. I think I might just take 2 here. I can play Yissan next turn, which holds down the fort against his team pretty effectively. He's not even interested, so okay. Sungrace Pegasus is pretty good, but let's do the Yissan. I didn't do it before, so it seems reasonable now. We'll be on that plan, folks. I know how much you love that. Not attacking into that. All right, satisfactory. I'm feeling pretty good. Seraph. Yeah, that's pretty good too. All right, we're on the Yissan plan, folks. I know you love to see that. And then I guess next turn we get a nice big fat Seraph of the Masses out. He didn't present us with a lot of flying protection, so seems reasonable. Could have the Plummet. No attacks, no plays. Interesting. Cathar only. What's our 2-drop we're going to find? Skirmisher, Sable, Wayfinder, Venom Sliver. Well, got some choices at least. Alright, let's bust out the big girl. He did have Plummet. What did I show him last game that motivated him to do Plummet? Just a Gargoyle Sentinel, huh? 1 Gargoyle Sentinel was enough. I guess if you get beat down by it that many turns in a row, that's pretty good motivation to want to get rid of it. Something I can pillar? Siege Worm. Beautiful. He has Ranger's Guy on his deck, so yes. I can assure you I'm going to be getting rid of that dude. Titanic Growth too, nice. Alright. Well, let's do this. You're done, son. And we'll go ahead and get in with the old Swift Claw. Cathar, leave back Yissan to continue finding us things. Also got the Titanic growth, which is an option, because he's going to be motivated to attack with that skirmisher. Spectre Ward. Alright, Charging Rhino, I can tolerate that. Should have swung with the skirmisher, in my opinion, since I wouldn't have been motivated to block. Let's find Venom Sliver. Yeah, that makes sense. And it blocks Charging Rhino all day. Next turn we can get Warden, and he is a big, big fat creature. Ooh, Marked by Honor is a sexy pickup too. Let's do the Pegasus because that makes sense. And then we still get to do Titanic Growth as well as Yissan, which is very nice. You had the Spectre Ward too, huh? It seems pretty bonkers. Thankfully, Sungrace Pegasus might be all we need. Well, he's tapped out. Let me just take a look at what I'm digging up before I block, I guess, since I can't. If I had an artifact, I guess technically. Where's my Gargoyle Sentinel? Oh, there he is. So technically I could do He's tapped out. I can find Gargoyle Sentinel here and then block and then Titanic Growth. Take care of everything he cares about. Let's wreck some dreams. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. My opponent is sad. And I draw Warden. Jeez. Let's, that was insane. Let's do Yissan. I could do the Marked by Honor, but I actually prefer the Yissan here. Since we're going to get Living Totem, build our dude up, pump our Pegasus, and yes, I would like to use that ability. I think that would help me. We can get in with the Sentinel as well. Attack for 5. We can also Marked by Honor our Pegasus now, which is also quite good. Let's just invest that resource now. Can't attack with the Sentinel, but that's a big dude he's got to deal with. So nothing we can find with our Yissan, but we still can build up towards our Silverback. And guess our Seraph of the Masses is gone, but so Silverback is legitimately the last actual card we can get from Yissan, but that's alright. Let's get in with some flyers. So I guess I should have swung Totem too. He could have traded a Selfless Cathar for a Totem. So I guess I should be swinging more. I don't know why I'm playing so conservatively. Could play the Warden of the Beyond too. That probably threatens lethal next turn. Otherwise, I'm blanking here and then building towards Silverback. Maybe Silverback should be backup plan. Let's just play the Warden, and then at that point, I think we're pretty well covered. he can't survive this. So he's got to have some tricks in order to get out of this sticky situation. He's really at 10 life with the Soul Mender, but I'm not quite sure what he can do here. All right, got there. See you for round 2.